Hello, Ezra. It's Thursday. Let me see. You asked me about little kid movies that make me cry. Let's see, it was a couple months ago. I think it was in kind of a bad place, but I've decided it was an awesome idea to watch, like, Alice in Wonderland and The Fox and the Hound back to back. I didn't cry during Alice in Wonderland, but, I don't know, Fox and the Hound really got me. I was just, like, laying in bed, just like, don't leave the fox! So that was a really down moment, and that is a movie that, I don't know if it'll still make me cry, because I haven't been having the best day, but it's not been a horrible day, so I don't know if I'd cry if I watched it now. But still, like, I don't know if you've seen this movie, but if you haven't, you kind of need to, because it's like a staple Disney movie, I think. But basically, like, this old woman adopts this fox and names him Todd, and then eventually he gets, like, really big, and then he's kind of destructive, and then she's like, I can't keep Todd anymore, and then she, like, takes him, she puts him in his car, and puts him in her car. There we go, I got this right, I got my pronouns correct. She puts him in her car, and then drives him out into the middle of nowhere, and she picks Todd up, and she's like, well, Todd, I can't keep you anymore, and she puts him on the ground, and then she tells him to stay, and then she gets in her car, and she leaves, and Todd's just sitting there in the woods like, what? Just like really confused, like, why am I here? Why does she not love me? And it's just heartbreaking, Ezra. You're gonna cry when you watch this movie. So, yeah, that's what comes to mind, The Fox and the Hound. Okay. God, I need to think up questions. I am sick of making up questions. Because, well, actually tonight, in about an hour, I'm gonna go on a video shoot because I'm making a movie for the college website. So that'll be a thing pretty soon. But I gotta go on a video shoot for that, and I gotta conduct interviews. Probably like 2 or 3 of them. And then, let me see. So I have like 4 different questions for that interview. And then tomorrow I'm meeting with my advisor so I can like get the okay for my classes next semester. But I have some questions for her too, because I'm trying to sign up for community college this summer to like take Shakespeare, because I've heard probably shouldn't take it here because there's been many complaints for some reason. I don't know, I've had that teacher before, but she's been complained about a lot in one of my other classes. Makes me kind of nervous. So I'm like, ooh, I should take it this summer when I'm going brain dead. So, yeah, I'm trying to do that, and I have to ask questions there. And then Saturday and Tuesday, I need to talk to bronies because I'm writing an ethnography for anthropology. And it's about guys that like My Little Pony. So I'm interviewing a group of bronies this Saturday, and then another guy that's not in the group, but he's still a brony. So there's so many questions, and I'm sick of them, Ezra. Actually, this leads me into yet another question. So like coming up with questions really quickly is a weakness of mine, so I have to do like a lot of planning, and I'm bad at planning questions, I guess. Like, it takes me days. It's ridiculous. Like, there's another instance where I ask questions a lot. So what Jack and I do, like, before going to bed, we'll just, like, start asking each other questions, and then pass the torch back and forth. Just like, hey, how do you feel about this? What are you like? What do you prefer? That kind of thing. But it takes me forever to think up those questions. It's a weakness. So my question for you is, what is, like, how am I going to phrase it? I don't want to say what's your weakness, because that doesn't seem specific enough, but I'm probably going to have to settle for that. Ezra, what's a weakness of yours that goes to the tune of I'm bad at asking questions, if that makes any sense? If it doesn't, Facebook me, and I'll see if I can be a little more articulate. Forgot to breathe. Okay, so I'm gonna prepare to leave in like 45 minutes, and I'm gonna go get the big camera, and then it's gonna be a dandy night. So I'll see you Sunday, and then maybe the day before your birthday, and I think that's in 2 weeks. Yes, it is in 2 weeks. So that's it for me.